Okay, welcome to the new moon in Sagittarius movement and meditation practice. We are going to begin our journey together tonight in a supported hero. So I'm going to offer you several options to get yourself into this posture and to hold it comfortably. Option one would be to find a chair or use the side of a couch or a comfier chair in your home. You can take and stack some blankets or use a block underneath the hips and begin to sit back, bringing the hips between the heels, the knees together, and lower your head to the chair, bringing your arms out wide, turning the palms up toward the sky. And adjusting here for any support you might need. So the support underneath the hips will help to elevate the hips. So you're drawing a straighter line from knee to shoulder, potentially, depending on the height of your chair. Your next option would be to use a bolster, a stack of pillows or blankets. If you have a block, perhaps using that to support the bolster. And again, maybe placing something underneath the hips, bringing the knees together, the feet out wide, and laying back, supported, arms wide. So I will give you time to find this posture. Another option is to bring the bolster all the way down to the ground, or a stack of blankets. Or if it is comfortable for you, if you are open the tops of the legs, the knees, feel free to come all the way down to the ground. So this is listening to your body, knowing your threshold. We'll begin by bringing the arms aligned with the shoulders. So out nice and wide, opening the chest, finding your breath. Feeling the corners of your mouth sink back as your jaw and your tongue become more and more relaxed. The skin of the forehead settles back. The chest. And almost as if there's a seam running down the center of your body, feeling everything settle back from that seam toward the earth. Inviting gentleness. In this posture, maybe releasing loud thoughts into the mind. So as you relax the body, the mind may become more active. Allowing yourself to observe these thoughts, these feelings, memories, whatever is flooding in for you at this time, without trying to change or alter them. You do not have to quiet your mind as long as you are observing. Deep breath fills the front body down to the knees, expanding out the edges, holding on the inhale. And exhale to release out through the mouth or forcefully through the nose. Again, filling The belly, ribs, chest, the tops of the thighs, all the way down to the knees, out to the fingertips and the neck, the shoulders, the face, expanding, holding this inhale and release. Dropping deeper into the support beneath you. You are held here in this space, safe and warm. Perhaps you place a blanket over the thighs, over the body for warmth. Continuing to breathe deeply into the body, we'll take that nice strong inhale, holding the breath, expanding out the skin, and release. Dropping deeper in and in. You will find peace eventually. It may take some negotiation, but believe with the right support that you can stay here, allowing for this opening, focusing on the breath. And I will call in our guides for this evening. And as I do so, you may call in your own guides, ancestors, energies, entities, known and unknown, seen and unseen. To help you move through this practice. To the south, we are greeted by the spirit of love. I am the spirit of love. I surround you at every moment of your life and touch every aspect of your being. I can guide you, transform you, turn your life upside down. I permeate everything around you, and I enable you to relate more positively to the life you live, to those who share it with you, and to the greater forces with which you interact. I am abstract and personal, distant and direct. My power is everywhere and transcends everything it touches. And feeling now this love in your body, breathing it in through the nose, expanding out the edges of your body with love. And on your exhale, you sink into it, feeling it penetrate every cell in your body. In the West, we are guided by the dancer of inspiration and the shaman of courage. I am the dancer of inspiration. From me comes the magical lightning strike of understanding, an innate grasp of knowledge that transforms everything you undertake. I dance in you at your most essential moments, and when others see me, I can inspire them to the greatest heights of achievement. When you journey with me, you see everything with clearer focus, a greater sense of clarity and conviction. I lead you to the gates of highest wonder. And taking a deep breath in through the nose, this inspiration, Feel it move out to the fingertips and down to the toes, breathing deeply, holding in that inspiration, feeling it throughout the body, and exhale, sinking into this feeling. Feeling it integrate with every cell in your body. I am the shaman of courage. Whenever and wherever you need me, I will be there to help you discover the resources that lie within you. Resources you may not know you possess. I am there to support you in times of need, when challenges become overwhelming, when strength is required to make even an inch of progress along the way. I journey into fear, and its heart find courage to overwhelm it. This courage I impart to you and will guide and protect you if ever you are in danger. Breathing in through the nose, this feeling of courage, deep, deep into the tissues of your body. Feeling the edges press out, full of this vibrant courage. Holding it in. And as you exhale, sinking in to courage. And we are greeted by another shaman in the east, the shaman of tradition. You may know your tradition, and you may call upon any guides related. And if not, know that you are guided here by the shaman. I am the shaman of tradition. I burrow into the deepest memories of the land to uncover truth and bring it to the surface, flame lit by the consciousness of all who love life. No matter what you are seeking, I can find a tradition that matches your dreams and aspirations. I stand before you holding aloft the energies of the inner worlds and bringing these forces to bear upon everything you set out to accomplish. Breathing in now this tradition, in through the nose, down the throat, down the back body, and filling the front body full of the feeling of tradition. And exhale, sink into this feeling. And finally, we call upon our guide for the north, the shaman of foresight. I am the shaman of foresight. I travel the road before you, bringing back reports of what lies ahead. I can teach you to see beyond the moment, to live in such a way that whatever new task you undertake, you are always ready to adjust accordingly. I prepare the way ahead, ensuring that wherever your journey leads, you will enter into each new moment with clear intent and true perception. Take a deep breath in of this foresight, feeling it fill your third eye and trickle down the body as you continue to breathe in, holding that breath. Foresight fills your body. Every part of your body is intuitive and full of this future-seeking energy. Exhale, sink in. We are now here in the center of this circle, guided and protected. The center is held by the singer of the chalice. Sink into the silence, sink into your breath. With each new breath, begin to feel 2 orbs of light filling each palm. Each breath makes them more real, brighter, more powerful. Feel what it is to hold this in your palms. You will carry this energy in your palms throughout your practice. Begin to turn your palms down to the floor, pressing into each fingertip. Walking your hands to your sides. Slowly and gently bring yourself up. And really honoring this time of transition, shift your hips over to the right side, bring your feet to the left. Send your legs out in front of you, leading with the heel. You may want to keep a blanket underneath the hips to help straighten the spine. You'll reach for your stack of pillows or blankets and place them on your legs. So using a bolster or pillows. Running from the hips to the toes. This will be your support as you fold forward. If you need to bring a chair over the legs to help rest your forehead on the chair, you can use the chair once again. So first, bringing your hands next to your hips, rolling the shoulders down the back, lifting the crown of the head, find a straight spine. I invite you now to feel the opening of your crown and see a white light travel in and down, relaxing the forehead. It trickles down the ears and through the hair. This beautiful healing light relaxes the shoulders, softens the chest, softens the breath as it moves down, cleansing and clearing all of your energy centers, making them more vibrant, more receptive. This light travels all the way down to the root, and you begin to see it turn at the hips. And as it turns, reach your arms up toward the sky, hinging at the hips, fold forward onto your support, letting the fingertips fall. Maybe they fall at your side. Find a way to relax the shoulders, to support the forehead, but still to have space to breathe, tucking the chin in toward the chest, flexing the toes back toward the face, and then wiggle the toes to release tension. Now you see this white light energy travel down through the legs and out the feet. As it releases from the feet, it turns back toward the crown of the head. And back it goes. Crown. Down through the body, relax and soften. A healing, cleansing energy. You are now breathing deeply into the back body, feeling tension melt. And this white light travels down to the root and out through the legs and out through the feet and back to the crown. A continuous loop of healing energy. If your mind begins to wander, you can come back to this visualization of a white light that travels from crown to root to foot to crown. And know that if any of the guides we called in here tonight want to take you somewhere or show you something, that you can always return to the sound of my voice, allowing them to work with you. Each of us having our own unique experience. If you are able, turn your palms up toward the sky. This may introduce some difficulty into the body. Come back to that stream of healing light and find peace in this shift, in this change. Remember that you are safe and you are held here in this space. Remember that in your palms are these two orbs of light. You may begin to see the healing energy that comes in through the crown and moves out through the feet, split off and down the arms, pooling at the palms. Charging the palms with this energy. Feel yourself hold it here. Notice what it feels like on the skin, its weight, its texture. A few more rounds of breath. Coming back to the loop if you have wandered. Turn your palms once again down toward the earth and press into each fingertip. Grounding. Grow yourself back up. Crown of the head up toward the sky, feeling the channel of energy shift. Crown to root and out through the feet. You'll take your bolster or your stack of blankets or pillows and bring it over to the base of the spine. Behind you. Take a blanket and roll it up. Enough so that it can wrap around your ankles and feet and come up underneath your thighs. Then bring the soles of the feet together, the knees out wide. Wrap this blanket around the tops of the feet, the ankles, pulling them under the ankles, holding on to the edges as you lower yourself down onto the support beneath you. And then you can release your hands from that rolled up blanket. If you require extra support under the knees, placing some pillows or blankets there. Making any adjustments you need. You can also use a rolled up blanket under the spine in place of a bolster. Aligning the arms with the shoulders. You find yourself open. Bend the elbows, taking cactus arms, palms facing up, wrists aligned with the elbow. Feeling the shift in your shoulders here. If it's helpful, you can place objects in the palms to help. Encourage them to rest. Become aware of any tension in the hips, the upper thighs, knees, and release. Finding your deep breath. Once again, you feel the energy, the orbs, developing and pooling energy in your palms. Perhaps if you've placed objects in your palms, they are now charged with this energy. Seeing in your mind's eye these balls of light. How do they move? How do they vibrate? Learning all you can about them as you sink deeper into relaxation, letting go of tension in the shoulders, the throat, the space between the eyebrows and below the navel, the ankles and the toes. Your awareness shifts now to the space between your eyebrows. And you find yourself in a place you have been waiting for a long, long time. There will be something familiar about this space. Even if you've never been there in the physical world, you will know this space. You have been waiting here for a long, long time. And you find that in this space, you are at the center of 4 stones. Each marked with symbols of the directions. Find your north. Then turn eastward. Turn to the south. West. Returning back to north. In doing so, you orient yourself with the navigation of this space. Yourself is the center of this compass. And you will always return to north when it is needed. In one of the directions, you will see a guide, an energy, an entity, a person, an animal. Allow yourself to see without changing or altering whatever reality is being just shown to you at this time. This guide will show you why you have been waiting here. If you have not already, introduce yourself, say hello. Begin this relationship or carry on if this is one you already know. Remember that you can ask your guide anything. You may want to know where you are, what you are waiting for, and any guidance they may have to navigate this space. Each experience will be different. Allow this to be unique for you. There are no rules, only you and your guide. If no one is coming through for you, remember the shaman of foresight stands in the north. The dancer of inspiration and the shaman of courage stand to the west. The spirit of love holds the south, and the shaman of tradition guides the east. Wherever you are, begin to thank your guide and return back to center. Know that you can make plans to see them again. Asking for any final words of wisdom as you step back into the center of the four stones. In your physical body, you'll draw your knees to center and walk your feet out as wide as the mat, allowing the lower back to rest open. Standing the feet nice and firm on the earth. Let the knees touch. And bring your awareness back to your palms. To the physical feel of the backs of your hands on the earth. And of the orbs of energy that still sit in your palms. Holding them there. Feeling their warmth and vibration over your skin. Breathe deep into your lower back. Into the backs of the thighs, and the calves, and the heels. A deep breath that fills the back body. When the mind wanders, coming back to the space between the eyebrows, coming back to the breath. When you're ready, extend your left arm alongside the ear. Walk the feet together and let the knees drop over to the left side. Coming over into the fetal position off of the support beneath you. You will begin to transition onto your belly. Moving props out of the way, stay low. Keep your vision light and soft. Once you have reached your belly, bringing your arms out in line with the shoulders into that T shape. Lift the left leg up high. Bend the knee and bring the foot all the way over to the right side, standing your foot on the earth. Resting on your right ear. If there is a gap that is uncomfortable for the neck, you can place a little bit of a folded blanket underneath the head. The top arm can reach up toward the sky, drawing some circles, becoming aware of what is happening in the shoulder, finding a resting position somewhere that is needed. Perhaps you bring your fingertips up overhead and rest them on the earth. Listen to your body. And know that you are settling in here, becoming aware of the right leg. How is it participating? And the left knee. How its position can change the opening in the front body. Avoiding any discomfort in the lower back. Your back palm resting into the earth. Feel grounding come up through the fingertips and through the arm, the right ear, the right side of the body, down the edge of the foot, grounding, rising up from the sole of your left foot, through the leg. Breathe and be here. If there's tension in the jaw or the face, still in the knees or the hips or in the breath, see if you can settle in and rest those anxieties. You are safe and you are held here in this space. Feeling the earth rise up to meet the right side body, the right arm and the palm and the left foot. The cure for pain is in the pain. And so it's there that you'll find me. Until again, I forget. And again, he reminds me. Hear this voice in your head and think of me kindly. Let it be. Let it be. Your unwinding will be slow and gentle, bringing first the top arm down toward the earth, pressing into each fingertip, and then turning the belly down toward the ground, resting the big toes together, heels wide, Arms to your sides, palms face up. Coming on to, we're staying on the right ear. Feel your heartbeat connect with the earth. Feel the earth echo back to you, the rhythm of your heart. And whenever you're ready, begin to prepare for the other side, bringing your arms out in line with the shoulders to that T position, lifting the right leg, bending at the knee and bringing the foot all the way over to the left side. Standing the right foot on the earth, relaxing the left ear to the ground. And the top arm, perhaps it comes near the chest to support you, or maybe you reach the arm up toward the sky and make some circles. Finding that place where the arm rests to open. Knowing that you can always rest your hand on the earth and make this pose more passive. Becoming aware of the left leg, its position, its participation in this posture, and of the ground beneath your ear, and the left side ribs, and the left hip, and all the way down the side of the left leg and the edge of the foot, the ground up through the right sole. You are held here in this space. Nurtured in blameless embrace. Stay with me and laugh a while. Golden child. Relax the jaw, the forehead, the neck, and the knee. The ankle and the knuckles of your fingers. Earth energy running through the left palm, the left arm, up through the left side body and the sole of the right foot.
And in the bellies deep, where all the perils like to sleep, a nest for all your roses. Opening through healing poses. We dare to sleep, we dare to dream. You will begin your unwinding by bringing the top arm, top hand to the earth, pressing into each fingertip. Honoring this transition by moving slowly, gently, lowering the belly toward the earth, bringing both legs out long, toes together, heels wide, arms to your sides, palms face up. You stay resting on your left ear. Feeling the heartbeat echo of the earth. And let that rhythm ride through the front of your body like the vibration of a drum. And you once again feel those orbs of energy at your palms. Feel their weight, their warmth. And when you are ready, another slow transition, extending the left arm alongside the ear, turning over onto your left side, coming into the fetal position. You'll begin to shift over onto your back. Walking your feet up toward your hips. Bringing your arms into cactus position. Pick up your hips, move them to the right side of your mat. Draw your knees in toward your chest and let them fall over to the left side. Extending the top leg out long from the hip, if you like. Maybe you place something underneath that foot to support it. As you come over onto your right ear, if the neck allows. You're also welcome to support the knees with a cushion or blankets, or place a blanket between the knees. Simulating the space between the hips. Draw your breath down into your belly. Feel the orbs of energy at your palms. Soften the space behind the ears and down the jawline. Feel that softening travel down the throat, into your lungs, and all of your organs. Soft and gentle, down through the legs and out to the toes. You become softer and softer with each breath. If your mind wanders, remember the energy at your palms and remember your breath. Unwinding will be gentle, and we'll start with the head coming back to center. Wind the knees back to center. Rest the soles of your feet on the earth and let your lower back sink into this support. Take some breaths here. Honor this beautiful grounded feeling in the lower back. And when you are ready, pick up your hips and shift them over to the left side of the mat. Draw the knees into the chest and let them fall over to the right side, extending the top leg out long from the hip. Finding support where it is needed. using your blankets, using your pillows, coming over onto the left ear, if the neck allows. And as soon as you find your breath, you find that still sitting in your palms, these bright orbs of energy. Perhaps you've gotten so used to holding them that you don't notice that they're there. Remind yourself of their texture, their vibration, and their warmth. Feel that softness that develops behind the ears. It softens along the ridge of the jaw and the throat, moving out and down through the lungs and into all of the organs and the connective tissue in the torso. Everything becoming softer and softer with each breath. You begin to unwind, starting with the head, bringing it back to center, gently moving the knees back to center, resting the lower back into the earth. Keeping your arms as they are. Begin to extend your legs out long. And feel an energy move in from the crown of the head and through the soles of the feet at the same time, rushing to meet in your heart space. From the feet to the root, from the crown and the root. to the heart. The energy of the root that connects us all and the song that sings the universe meet in your heart space. And out from that space, they begin to charge your palms, filling them with more and more power. The crown and root, the cauldron of warming, charge the palms. Brighter and brighter, denser and denser the energy in your palms. It grows and grows and grows. Bring your right hand to your heart space and your left hand to your belly. And feel this energy press into the heart space and into the solar plexus, the cauldron of vocation, your power center. And you say to yourself 3 times, I fill my own cup. I fill my own cup. I fill my own cup. And this is my power. When you feel you are ready, let your arms rest at your sides, palms face up. Or maybe you allow your hands to rest where they are. Settle into a natural breath, a natural rhythm. Letting the backs of your hands and your heels be heavy and light all at once. Stay here, allowing your practice to integrate into the body. The wisdom of the body teaching the mind and the spirit its language. You may stay here if you like. I ask that if you stay here and transition back to seated at a later time, that you do it in the same sequence as we are about to do together. Honoring the process the movement of death back to life, the rebirth of an integrated body, mind, and spirit. Gently bring awareness back into the head and the face by moving from ear to ear, maybe tipping the chin up and down. Drawing circles at the base of the skull. Whatever feels right, whatever feels good. Moving the muscles of the face, maybe the nose from side to side or the jaw. Point and flex the feet. Wiggle the toes. Rotate the ankles one way and then the other. Extend out through each fingertip. Spread the palms wide. Make fists and release. Fists and release. Wiggling the fingers. Extend your arms up overhead. Take a nice long stretch. Point the toes. Breathe into the body. Expand the belly. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hold the breath and release. 2 more times like that. Pointing the toes, stretching out through the fingertips, holding in the breath. A little bit longer this time. Keep holding in the breath and release. 1 more, filling the body with breath. Point those toes, reach out through the fingertips, feel tension, and release. Stand your feet on the earth, mat distance apart, and rock the knees from side to side, beginning to wake up the spine. Shifting your focus from edge of foot to edge of foot. Noticing the knees, noticing the hips, noticing the residual twisting that moves up the spine toward the shoulders. And keeping the right arm extended, turn over onto your right side into the fetal position. And we pause here for a moment of gratitude. I invite you to find something that you're grateful for today. Allowing this gratitude to fill your heart space and travel out with the pulse and with the breath to the tips of the toes and to the fingertips and to the crown of the head. Gratitude is the greatest armor we have in this life, allowing us to be vulnerable and strong at once, to express kindness without feeling weak, to love without fear. And so it is with this gratitude that we can start to break down our walls and raise gratitude, love, and kindness, feeling that radiate out from us, filling not only our bodies, but our auric fields and beyond. When you're ready, you may begin to press into your palms, shifting over onto your knees, bringing your hips back toward your heels, taking a child's pose with the arms to the sides, palms face up. Third eye grounds into the earth. If you need to bring a block under the forehead or a pillow, you may do so. Making sure that your third eye is grounded. Breathe into the back body. And we take this moment to ground our third eye, the home of our intuition, as a gesture of trust and balance, balancing our intuition with our intellect. And when we balance the two, we can trust ourselves, knowing that we can make choices and decisions that align with our highest and greatest good, that we know what is best for us, when we are listening to both. So feel this grounding between the eyebrows, receiving any grounding messages from the earth through the third eye, any final visions. Begin to stand your hands under your shoulders. Again, when you're ready, making your way up to seated, finding a comfortable seat. Perhaps it's sitting back on the heels or coming into easy pose, legs crossed, half lotus, full lotus. Keeping the eyes closed or gently softened. Turn your palms forward. Feeling your heart and your palms open. You now receive through your palms a feeling of connection from the root that connects us all in the song that sings the universe. A surge of energy in through the palms into the heart space. You are connected here with kindness, compassion, community, support, empathy, all of the ways in which we are not alone. We feel and receive this energy. And you begin to see before you in the space of your third eye, the circle that is gathered here. Perhaps you fill the circle with people you feel could use this loving connection. We will begin to share energy as you begin to receive through the right and give through the left. Notice that you are not in need. You do not have to store any of this energy. As it comes in, it goes out, in through the right and out through the left, through this circle. We may begin to see guides, loved ones, or perhaps you just feel the other presences here in this circle. We are bound here by a feeling of connection, love, community, support. And you can access this feeling anytime, whenever you should need it, simply by connecting with your heartbeat, your breath, or the memory of this feeling. Begin to draw your hands to your heart space. Bow your head. Thank you so much for joining us in this practice for the new moon in Sagittarius. And have a beautiful night. Thank you, everyone who came tonight. I hope you have a beautiful sleep. If you can, ground with some water and some healthy protein, or transition into sleep. We'll see you soon.